signs the programmatic agreement based on the record of decision, you can't deviate from that. So the governor can get all the assurances he wants that this buildup is going to be done right, and it's irrelevant because those assurances will be non-binding.
If you sign it, it will legally, in my opinion, it will mean that we have acquiesced and we've agreed to what the military wants to do with reference to the lands that they wish to acquire. And I think we should hold back on it and insist on certain things before we agree to anything.
Senator Rory Respicio and Military Buildup Chair Senator Judy Guthertz want the governor to step on the brakes before signing the programmatic agreement. During Wednesday's Chamber of Commerce meeting, Governor Eddie Calvo made assurances that the Navy's recent concessions on Pocket Village, an artifact center, land return, improving the island's quality of life through infrastructure improvements, and their commitment for a green Guam would be obtained in writing. But lawmakers aren't convinced the concessions are enough. Senator Respicio says he's alarmed by the governor's statements.
If those areas aren't mitigated to the extent that the people of Guam require, that this military should be held in abeyance. And Governor Calvo supported those resolutions. In fact, he spoke on the floor eloquently about how these things have to be done prior to the buildup occurring.
While the governor has impaneled the Guam First Commission, he's still waiting on various organizations to submit the name of their representative in order to convene the commission. Senator Guthertz maintains the commission must meet immediately to talk through a number of issues.
He has to be prudent in his enthusiasm to access that money that he's talking about, that $15 billion that he's talking about to help the people of Guam. That's important, but not at the expense of our sovereignty over our land and not at the expense of protecting the best interests of the civilian community.
Guthertz believes the military has enough land within its current footprint to accommodate all of their plans. Republicans in the legislature, meanwhile, are chiming in their concerns, urging the governor to ensure that Guam receives closure on other unresolved issues such as war reparations, full reimbursement for compact impact costs, support and services for health and human services and education, full funding for infrastructure requirements, and support for a binding plebiscite. Letters were sent expressing these sentiments to the Congresswoman, the President, Navy Secretary Ray Mabus, Navy Undersecretary Robert Work, and Assistant Secretary of the Navy Jacqueline Fanninstill. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Mindy Egan.